you become Facebook friends with Jennifer.
Probably not.
I'll give you that much.
Okay. All right, we got Benjamin Rice here. He's opening with almost 590.
Let's see. We've got Benjamin Rice, and I think I've got some information. He's out of the state of Washington. So next year, the Raw Nationals, actually in 2 years. 2
Next
years,
year's
sorry.
Scranton. Then we got Washington.
Yes, 2 years, the Raw Nationals will be in his home state, Spokane. Aaron Ribick, who will actually be on our broadcast at some point.
Oh, good.
Where we can chat about the Raw Nationals
I know
in 2
they're
years.
really excited.
Next year's Raw Nationals are in Orlando, correctly, Rob Keller. Let me make sure we give credit where
I
credit's
thought they
due.
were in Scranton next year, no?
Last year was Scranton. Next year's Orlando.
I know, but I thought it was coming up again. All right, never mind.
All right, we got Benjamin Rice. He's got a 650 PR squat, and he's open at 589. So, Jennifer, this should be room to spare. Now, he leaned forward. I still think it was deep, but he definitely was borderline. Let's see what the judges say.
Okay.
3 white lights.
White lights, all white lights. He did fine.
Now, this lifter I'm familiar with, Jennifer. He is from George Washington.
Yeah.
He is also coached by Hani.
There
we go.
Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Yeah, I thought it was interesting. It says he's a singer in an a cappella group called 2020. And they have
I
a
love that.
professional album out.
Full-time strength coach, part-time musician.
Isn't
And he
that
wants to
neat?
shout out to his family in Washington and his internet friends wherever they may be watching. Hey, Jennifer's got internet friends in Canada watching us, so we should have a contest to see who can text Jennifer from the farthest part of the world. So any European lifters, Asian lifters that are watching, text Jennifer. We want to have a contest to see how far away somebody can be watching us. I woke up at 4 a.m. to watch the Masters Worlds in Estonia this year, so I think I get a record for that.
Yeah, you get a prize of some sort.
Benjamin Rice.
All right.
Now that's a good lift in my opinion. Very deep and very strong. Let's see what the judges say. He did get 1 red for depth.
Yep, but 2 whites, that's all you need.
Yeah, hey, in the
623.
record book, Jennifer, it's a 3 white light squat. Nobody notices.
No, it doesn't matter. That's why you got 3 judges.
Watching last night at home, so you might have seen a few. We have an overhead camera in the bench. Look straight down. We have a squat view. Look straight up. Camera 5. I mean, we've got
see
some
all the
amazing.
funny faces that we make.
Yeah, we'll see on this next lift if we can show camera 5 before the lift, just so the crowd can see what I'm talking about. The close-up looking up at the lifter as he walks out. It's really a fascinating view. I was telling Heather Connor, I don't know if you got to see, she won the 103s last
She's a
night.
North Carolina lifter.
Okay, then you would know. Cornbread, they call her back there. She looked like a giant from
I
the
watched
camera
it.
angle.
Oh, yeah. She had a phenomenal day yesterday. Phenomenal. All right, so we got Benjamin Rice here going with
Look at this angle. This is what the fans at home are seeing. I mean, if that doesn't make you feel huge, nothing will. We'll pan back to the full view when we get him under the bar, but this is just good for you guys to see all the amazing views. We got bodybuilding.com sponsoring us, their logo in the corner. Most of you who are watching this are actually on that site.
Yep.
They've been huge supporters of the live broadcast that the USA Powerlifting has been doing for years.
Tons of great information.
Yeah,
on
lots
there.
of great
All the way down
nutrition
to
information,
dieting
programs.
Oh, yeah.
And for people starting out all the way to advanced lifters.
Yeah, it really is a great resource.
Benjamin Rice, 3rd attempt.
Okay.
Now, I think that lift was deep. It was right there, but I think it was a good lift. I think that's 3 whites. He got 2.
That's
now,
all
it's
you
interesting.
Need.
There was a blue card. I don't know from our angle if that was the situation. Typically, that would mean you weren't standing upright or legs locked. So we'll get a replay. Let's see if we can see this. It might have been something at the lockout where he didn't quite lock out. Or the knees. Actually, it's interesting. His right knee might have come unlocked. So lift was good, though. It looked like a warm-up. That didn't even look like – it looked like he was just controlling. Like it wasn't even like he was trying to explode.
Walk in the park there.
Interesting, Jennifer. He's only jumping up 15 pounds. I really wonder if there's not – there maybe is an injury there.
Because
that's really conservative.
It sure is.
I mean, he's got a huge lead, and he's the best deadlifter.
Right.
He's opening at the highest opener. So.
Okay, so Benjamin is our a cappella singer.
Oh, we love that.
Yeah.
What's the name of that group? You told us.
It was 2020.
And he's out of Washington. He's one of the ones Aaron Ribick talked about.
Yes.
He will be, the Nationals will be in Spokane in 2 years.
Yep, and he has a no handoff also.
Coached by Hani, the strength athlete.
Yeah,
You're familiar
that
with
was
him.
easy. Threw that up. Yep.
Oh, let me jump in on Benjamin here. This was something that stood out to me. I highlighted anything that stood out to me. He's got a PR of a 750 deadlift.
Wow.
So when we get to the deadlift.
Hits his bread and butter right there,
that's going to timed out in the bench in a raw meat. I mean, it's not like your shirt's not on.
No, but putting yourself out here in front of these, it looks like hundreds, maybe thousands of people out there, and especially if you're not a real seasoned lifter,
Yep.
it can be a little
And
daunting.
the prime time puts it all on one platform. Everybody in the room
Everybody's
watching
watching you.
which is what we want, obviously.
Yeah.
Benjamin Rice being your next lifter out of Washington. We talked about him from Spokane. He's going to be right in his home element when he gets to the Nationals in 2 years. Let's see what the lights judges say. Lift appeared to be strong.
Yep.
Lift was good.
Good second lift for him.
It was 2-1. If we look at openers now, it will be interesting. Ellis, because of his big bench, has moved into second. Dave Ricks, wow, based off of subtotal, and this is without that bench that he hasn't tried yet. Dave Ricks is actually, 27.5 kilos ahead of Jesse Norris. I tell you what, while we've been sitting here, Jennifer, David Ricks might be looking to pull off the huge upset. David Ricks could win the Nationals at 57.
I would love
Oh, my gosh. And can you imagine, I picked Jesse Norris. I've known David Ricks for 22 years.
You're in trouble.
And I know. What was I thinking? But see, he's Superman. Why wouldn't I know he could win this? That was interesting. They call that double bounce. It seemed like after the press he heaved or sunk. I don't know if the judges are going to catch that. Lift is good.
Well, it's just whether, you can sink it as far as you want.
But
as long
after
as,
the press.
Right. Sometimes guys go to if they have bicep problems.
So that you're not having an underhand.
Yeah, so you're having to forced to go to an over and over. But it's quite painful.
I was just going to ask, have you ever pulled in the gym that way?
Well, I've tried, but man, it hurts.
Yeah, it sits right on your thumb.
Lock your thumbs in there right against that bar. It stinks.
Yeah, Brad Gillingham told me once, it feels like your thumb's going to fall off, but once you lock it in, you won't miss. So.
Oh, yeah, it's...
Now we got Benjamin Rice. How about this opener? 677.
That's crazy for him. He's the bottom 3 here.
Yeah, he's in a situation where this will put him in the top 10 in the total. This is where the deadlift can really make a difference. He might be able to move himself up several spots.
And that's easy.
Whoa, that was an easy opener. And you know what he did different, Jennifer? Much more control.
Yeah, he wasn't too fast that he...
Oh, they must not have had to clean the bar because they're immediately loading it. So,
only if it's a blood issue, so it must have been fine.
So Benjamin Rice here, Jennifer, 7:05.
Yeah, that's
and
impressive.
we were really impressed with how strong he looked on his opener. Let's see, Benjamin Rice out of Washington. Remember we talked, he had a 7:51 PR coming into this meet. So this actually should be within his
all
limits.
Right then. Let's see where he is here. Yep, no problem.
Yeah, that's a really, really good pull.
Yep.
And that's going to move him up.
There, yeah.
We're fans of this guy. He really has put on a show. He hasn't gotten the credit because he flew under the radar, but he's had a chance to finish in 4th.
He's clearly been waiting for the deadlift all day today.
And in an amazing class, yeah. Well, yeah, as this stands, when he's successful with this lift, he'll have the highest deadlift of the day until Jesse pulls.
Yeah.
Because this beats Jesse's opener. And, he's been really, really spot on in the deadlift. Good technique. He just seems very in control. All right, Benjamin. Let's see what you got.
Nice. Come on. A little off to the side.
Yeah, it looked like
again.
he got a little uneven and a little full.
Too bad, man.
All right, well, we're down to the show here.
Last one of the evening.
Let's lay it on the line.